Alright, just getting dressed and ready. We're gonna walk with Zach. Why am I going in here? Why am I going in here? Oh, right. I need to find something warm to wear. Because it is freezing outside. Yes, I think this will do. Should hopefully be warm enough. Just obviously do the jacket up. This is the only thing I dislike about this jacket. Is that these, if I leave it unzipped like this. Oh, camera angles. What are camera angles? They kind of just flop there. Let me try and get it from the front. Yeah. So it looks a bit awkward. But that suits me. Because I'm awkward. Right, time to go on a walk. It was definitely a good idea to wear a turtleneck with my leather jacket. Well, not really leather, fake leather jacket. Because, holy shoot, it's cold. And I feel really self-conscious vlogging outside. But nobody's passed me by yet, so... But let's switch to something more interesting. There we are. Oh, there we are. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, baby? Where are you going? Oh, you got something on your face. You got something on your face. Come here. Come here, darling. There we are. You had a little bit of growth on your face. Was it weeds? Nothing like that. Good boy. Hey, Saki. Are you okay? You know you're beautiful. Apologies for the baby talk, but you'll hear a lot of it around him. Baby, I'll take your collar off for you. There we go, my darling. There we go, up you get. And let's get hot. Hey, hey, where's my kiss? Where's my kiss? Thank you. We came back not 10 minutes ago. And now it's snowing. We came back just in time. It snowed earlier today, but seriously, England? Seriously? And my poor little conker tree is just like, well, not conker, but sapling, whatever you call it. It's just sprouted like a few days ago, a week ago, and it looks so sad. It was so vibrant before, and it's no wonder, because it's snowing and it's so cold. I had to bring my plant in because I don't want to risk it dying from the cold. To be fair, it lasted the winter, but it hadn't sprouted then. You need to let it germinate for the winter periods, and then for the spring, for it to germinate properly. So that's what I read, that's what I did, and it did. It sprouted wonderfully, and now it's sort of dying, so I brought it in just to save it a little bit. And I'm doing my washing. Joy. Let's do this. Hello, back again. Me and Zach are on a nice little walk in the local forest area. As you can see, I'm not sure what I'm pointing this at because the lens is pointed to the screen was pointed to me, but as you can see, in a nice little forest area. currently hiding from the rain because it started raining the moment we left the house, so I took an umbrella with me. Oh yeah, just come here. So it's a nice little area that he can run around in, do his business, and yeah, no interruptions, and so on. And it's lovely, and excuse the fact that I'm looking extremely horrid, but I just washed my hair so it's flat, haven't done anything with it. But I am very happy, the fact that it's getting warmer. I mean, I'm not one for the heat. If anything goes above 21 degrees Celsius, I'm just like, I boil to death. But I finally get to wear my shoes. These ones. I'm not sure if it's pointing correctly. Hello. Yeah, I finally get to wear my Mel by Melissa ballerina pumps. And I get to wear my mermaid leggings. Yay! I'm not sure if the camera was pointing at that properly. Apologies if it wasn't. But yeah. So, this is the next part of the little sort of vlogging moments. It's been a little while, I think at least a week and a half. I should have documented things in between, but either things were extremely boring or repetitive or just didn't felt worthy of putting into a vlog. But I will start putting back into the vlog again. Hiya, hello darling. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We're home. Apologies for the super unflattering light, but I wanted to show you my little conker sapling. Like, not 2 weeks ago, it looked like it was gonna die when I moved it into the house, but within a week, like, another one of them sprouted, and these, the two little ones, they were actually one, like a little leaf, and then they split apart and they started growing. Like, I swear, plants, just Mother Nature in general, how does it do it? Like, it's only been 2 weeks and it's gotten this far. Just amazing. Look at my baby boy. Look at you. Are you beautiful? Oh, you baby boy, you good baby boy. He's been looking at me and wagging his tail and going like, for my attention. You're just attention whore, aren't you? Yes, you just want the attention. You just want all the attention. Yes, you do. You never used to. Like, he never used to be that much of an attention whore, as I like to call him. He wanted attention from time to time, but he was more independent and more sort of like standoffish and, well, me-ish. But now he's just like, oh my god, I want the attention from everyone. He still doesn't like everyone, and he barks at certain people that he doesn't trust, I think. But otherwise he's just like, oh my god, please pay attention to me if he knows you and he likes you. So, yeah, you want all the attention, don't you? Who wants all the attention? You want all the attention. Look at this little paw. Look at this little paw. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, seriously, what the hell? I was just browsing the internet, and I just suddenly thought, hey, you know what I haven't checked out in a while, and it's getting to summer, to see if any new Mel by Melissa shoes are out. And I come to this, and it's... What the hell? Why is it closing down? What the hell? I have to check this out. Okay, I found a link to their Facebook page. Let's see... Okay, so this post says, bye bye Mel, hello Zaxi? So, are they just changing their name? Have they been taken over by someone else? I'm so confused. What is this? The shoes sort of look the same? I'm not sure. These are like my favorite go-to shoes for summer. What? They don't look the same. It's not the same designs. These are kind of cute. That's not too bad. But they look really sort of like curvy and weird looking almost. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Okay, with a bit of searching, it turns out this one person is saying the company have dropped the brand in favor of their other brand, Zaxi. Similar styles and material plus memory insoles. Ah, frick me. I don't want Zaxi. I don't, not that they're not pretty or whatever, but still, it's still not my shoes. Oh, I'm so glad I got the ones that I did. Oh, seriously, I have like 5 pairs of these things and I wanted more because I absolutely love them. Ah, well, this is annoying. Well, hopefully then Zaxi will live up to it, but I'm not liking what I see. This is not, obviously, not Mel by Melissa. It's not meant to be. It's their other company, but... I don't know. Maybe I'll give them a try. I know it's not something... you know, really to complain about, but these are the only shoes, flat ballet shoes that I can wear that are comfortable for me because I have a lot of foot problems. And these, the Mel by Melissa shoes, or at least what's left of them, sorry if I'm scrolling too fast, these are the only ones that do anything for my feet at all, and they're really comfortable, and I can walk in them for hours and I'm fine. Like, they do take a little bit of breaking in, like most shoes, but I swear to God, these are the only shoes with which I can wear without any sort of support or whatever, and I'm fine in them for quite some time. Not all day, like literally 8 hours, that's a bit over the top. But, yeah, but without support for a few hours, definitely I can wear those, and they're just so pretty, and... all of the ballet shoes I wear, just, they're so uncomfortable after an hour, or at least these, I wear them for like 3 or 4 hours and I'm good. That really is quite, really sad. I'm not happy about this. Meh, first world problems, I know, but not something to really complain about, materialistic shit, but I can't help it. It's not fair. I'm sorry that I'm not showing my face, but I look absolutely horrid after a long day of work, so not doing that. I don't want to vlog myself and then see this in the future and go, ugh, why the hell did I video myself? So I'm not going to. But yeah, they're one of the few brands out there that I look forward to seeing more releases from and would buy more of. It's very rare for me to buy, to have that sort of thing. There's only like maybe a few brands, maybe... I'm not sure how many I'd have to count, but I don't think there's that many. But, yeah, I'm gonna miss them. That's not fair. Now I'm gonna have to search the internet, because it looks like the website's pretty much been picked clean of the ones I liked. But those are cute. Those are cute as well. But yeah, it looks like it was pretty much picked clean, so I'm gonna have to search the internet and other places for them. See if I can get anything that I had my eyes on and I didn't get because I didn't have the money at the time. Damn it. Okay, I've taken a closer look at the Zaxxy shoes. And while they're still not to my taste, I don't know why, they are very similar to the Mel by Melissa shoes, but there's just something, I don't know, that's not meshing. Like, when I saw the Mel by Melissa shoes, I fell in love with them. I was like, oh my god, they're perfect. Whereas these, there's just something about them I don't like. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the mixture of the matte and gloss effect, or the shape. I don't know, they look like I don't know what it is. But the only thing that's sort of like making me consider them quite drastically, it says, where is it? Zaxxy's unique hug technology insole for ultimate comfort in every step. You know, a lot of shoe companies have promised that and have not delivered in the past. At least not when it comes to my feet, and my feet require quite a lot of comfort. But I'm, open to finding out more. Maybe not this month, but maybe next month when I have more money. I don't know, we'll see. This is not very interesting, but hey, this is, what vlogs of me are all about. Boring shit. Hey guys, brief update. I was supposed to do this whole day of me getting my hair finally cut. I finally got it cut in a different style because I normally get it cut shorter. Think Hawkeye from the Avengers, sort of short. But I've gotten the sides cut short and left the hair long on top. So, but I absolutely love it. I'm so pleased with it like this. This is exactly what I wanted for the longest time now. And I'm going to grow at the top a bit more so I can style it in different ways. So yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. And eventually one day I'll try my hand at shaving the sides myself when it starts to get a little bit too long. But yeah, absolutely love it. I was going to make a whole day of it and video me going to my usual hairdresser because she does work from home. She does hairdressing from home and I've been going to her for years and I trust her implicitly. But I went with a friend of mine and, basically, I didn't think she'd be very comfortable with me videoing her or, being included, and plus we were having a really nice day out and I kind of really forgot to video. But maybe next time, you never know, maybe next time I'll actually dye my hair a wacky colour. Like I've been wanting to do, but I wasn't not so sure about because of various reasons, because I've done it through the years. I've coloured it very many different colours. So I'm not sure I want to go back, and then at other times I do. It's complicated. But yeah, hopefully some more interesting content will come up and I won't wimp out on videoing it like I did this time. Sorry! I just wanted to get on record that I'm actually making an effort today. Look! I'm actually wearing eyeliner. Poorly done eyeliner, probably not even, but whatever. I'm actually wearing eyeliner, I'm wearing lipstick. This is pretty much, to the extent I wear makeup, 90% of my life. I think I've worn foundation maybe once or twice a year. Depends. And every day I pretty much go without makeup because it takes me 10 years to apply eyeliner and get it straight, and I'm a perfectionist and bleh. But I would just like to appreciate myself for the fact that I've actually made, I'm not sure what this is videoing, but my Mel Melissa shoes and various other items of apparel. I would just like to appreciate the fact that I'm actually making an effort and get it on record, because I never make an effort. So, yay! Look at all the effort. We're actually wearing jewellery, which I haven't done for quite some time, and just a mirror view. Hello, you can see Zach in the background. Just a mirror view. My shirt from Pepperberry, my trousers from, oh god, I'll remember them in a second. But my shoes from Mel Melissa. Lipstick is MAC. eyeliner is, I think, L'Oreal or Rimmel. I think it's actually Rimmel, I'm not sure. I'm so not good at this. And, oh god, where are my trousers from? I think Vivian of Holloway. I think that's it, unless I'm remembering it wrong. But they have great 1950s clothing. Normally, I also shop in Collective, but these are like, I've had these for years and they're amazing 3/4 length trousers. Plus, because they also go really, really high. So good for holding in your stomach and good for people who just don't like low-waist jeans, which is me. And my jacket from Primark. Yay! Yay for making an effort! I'd just like to add to that little clip there, yay for making an effort because it'll never happen again, or it's a once in a blue moon thing. Woo! You rolling? Yes? No? You never roll when the camera's on. So cute when you do. Found. What did you find, my darling? You found the squirrel? Where's the squirrel? The squirrel's up there. The squirrel's up there. Oh dear, dear. My baby boy. Yeah, yes, I know. The squirrel's not coming down, isn't she? But she's not just going to come down and fall into your mouth, is she? No. She's not that silly. No. Oh yeah, got my order from Cocktail Cosmetics today. Oh yeah. Let's see what we have. Velvet matte lipstick. I've forgotten what I even ordered. I don't even remember why I ordered this. And Lip Couture LA Splash. Ooh, new packaging. Different packaging for LA Splash. Normally it came in just like, what's it called? Cellophane bags. Very fancy. I will have to try these out and say what I think, either in a review or just in this vlog. Yes. Oh my god, the packaging on this one is, I just, literally, I can't even. And that's actually, ironically, the name of the liquid lipstick. Oh my god, this is my aesthetic. Yes. So glad I got Ghoulish from LA Splash, because I have OG Ghoulish, which is a lot more grey toned, whereas this seems a lot more nudey, and I don't have a really nice nude because most nudes I ordered online, I didn't realise they were paler than they actually were. And this one is actually going to be, I think, perfect for my lips. It'll be just darker than my lips, whereas most of them actually, ironically, match my lips, and I just don't like that look. I just don't like it. But this will be nice. And the next one is my aesthetic, once again, with the cap. And again from LA Splash. I think it's from, like, a special edition collection, I think. I'm so not knowledgeable on this, called Flex and Chill. I ordered this one because I thought it might be, what's it called? A good match for a liquid lipstick version of Men Love Mystery by MAC. I think it's a little bit more berry toned because Men Love Mystery is more purple toned, so like purple pinky toned. But this is a nice colour. I'll show you the other colour, the one I just showed you the cap of. Hold on. Here we go, this one. What's it called? Yeah, I can't even, the one I made a very bad pun about or joke. It's a very sort of vampy berry, which I thought it would be, and I've been sort of looking for a tone like this. So, yay. Excuse the location, I'm in my bathroom. This is a really nice colour, but I don't think it's an exact match for... Hang on, I'm trying to hold this back a bit. I don't think it's an exact match for MAC's Men Love Mystery, which in my opinion is just a slightly darker, more purpley version of Up the Amp, which was... I think it was a amplified lipstick, something like that. But what I'm going to do is, since I've applied it now, it looks a lot lighter on camera. I think it's the lighting. I'm trying to find a... Oh no, that doesn't help at all. I think this is more accurate. It looks much darker in real life. But I'm going to wipe half of this off because I'm going to be eating in a minute anyway and it's going to come off anyway. Let's face it, excuse me while I adjust the hair. And I will see if they're similar at all. One moment. Right, I applied this very sloppily, so excuse me. As you can hopefully see, this is MAC Men Love Mystery matte lipstick, and this is the, I've already forgotten what it's called. Hang on. Flicks and Chill by LA Splash. So yeah, I think you can tell. The LA Splash is much more berry, whereas this is much more sort of a purple tone. But I think they're quite similar, like they're in the same sort of, I don't know, category of tone that I like. So I don't mind that it's not as purpley, because I was looking for berry purpley tones that wasn't quite as purple, because sometimes this shade isn't what you're going for on a day-to-day basis. So this will be a really nice sort of darker berry tone. But yeah, let me see if I can, oh god, it's because of the lighting, I have nowhere to go. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you can see this is much lighter and it's more purple. I think actually Flicks and Chill might be a good dupe for Up the Amp, like a matte, darker matte version of Up the Amp, because that was less purple toned and it was more pink berry toned. So, but I don't have any left to swatch and check. But yeah, I like this one. Let's check. I'm going to do a check of OG Ghoulish and Ghoulish, what the differences are. I'm going to try the other darker berry lip on to see what it looks like. One moment. Okay, they haven't quite dried yet. Let me try and move over here again. This is OG Ghoulish, and this is Ghoulish. Surprisingly, I thought this one was going to be more nude, like nude, but a dark nude, because from the vial, that's kind of what it looked like. But I think in the light, you don't, without looking at it in light, you don't realize that it's actually more pinky nude. And oh, no, it's actually drying quite nicely to, yeah, it's still quite a little bit of a pink undertone nude. I don't know if I'm talking utter crap or whatever, but you can tell how dark this one is. And it's sort of a brown, grey tone kind of colour. Whereas this one's sort of more pinky nude, and I don't have a pinky nude, and I really wanted one, so I am not upset with the fact that it's not more brown nude, but like just several shades darker than my actual lips. But this is nice because it will be sort of like, it sort of feels like an elegant colour. Like this is very vampy because of my because of my light skin, whereas this one is, it feels very elegant, sort of like, you know, just slap it on for everyday sort of thing if you don't want to go for bright colours or berry tones or purple tones and so on. Yeah, so I like it. Now I'm going to try on the last one, which is, oh, no, not that one. Can't even, that's it. Okay, I've applied this one really sloppily again. Apologies for that, but oh my god, this is a proper vampy, not berry tone though. I thought from the pictures online and from the tube again, this is what happens when you look at things in a not well lit room, because if I'd looked at it here I would have maybe seen that it's not so berry toned, but shit, this is vampy. This is vampy as all heck. But unlike with most vampy tones, toned lipsticks, whenever I try them I feel they don't suit me despite my pale skin because it makes me look too vampy, too intense. This is very intense, don't get me wrong. I think it doesn't show up as well on camera. But like, as I look in the mirror, like parts of it seem almost black. And it's almost like this dark, I don't want to say burgundy because it's not really burgundy, but like very brown, black toned red, but it's almost like coagulated blood. And I don't know, a little part of me is kind of like, that's kind of cool. But it definitely suits the top I'm wearing today. I'm trying to get it where the light is not affecting this. There we go. I really need to find a better room to do this in, or better lighting that isn't natural lighting. But I'm definitely a fan of it. But again, it's not an everyday lipstick. Definitely not. Unless I'm going for a vampy look. Which I don't often go for. I tend to go for the purples, the berries. That's as sort of like eccentric as I get, although I do tend to wear green sometimes, which my mother hates, but I don't care. And yeah, so I'm much more likely to wear a green outside, at least a dark green. It's a very, very dark green, than I am to wear this sort of thing, because I feel like it doesn't suit me as much as it does other girls, or just other people in general. But yeah, it's a very nice tone, I have to say. I wasn't expecting it to be quite so dark and quite so brown-black toned. Can't say I'm disappointed though, so there you go. Hello, quick update. Haven't vlogged much this week. I don't remember when the last time I vlogged was, but I basically went to London yesterday. I was going to vlog, but let's just say the day didn't start out too well. One thing after another, bad stuff kept happening, and I was just done with everything, and I was in such a rush. I was so late because of all the things that kept happening, that by the time I got to London, I was an hour late to meet my friends, which was not great. So, and plus, yeah, I was with a couple of friends of mine, and I hadn't seen them in a very long time, and I wasn't sure whether I wanted to... I know I promised the next time I recorded with people or something I would try and be more ballsy and like video of them. But it wasn't about that, it was just like I wanted to spend my time with them because I hadn't seen them in so long. It's going to be different when I meet up with them again at the weekend, because we will have seen each other, we would have caught up, and it would be more likely that I'll be able to video, you know, sort of like when we're not having catch-ups and all that sort of thing. Anyway, so one of the main reasons I went to London, because I don't live in London, I live just outside of London, so it does cost me quite a bit to get in there, so I had to make it worth my while. So I'd been seeing all this, like, these new NYX, what are they called? Oh yeah. Soft matte lip creams, and I was just like, oh, I want to try them out. But knowing my luck, which has happened before, I'm not sure if I've told this story. I think I might have, but if I'm repeating myself, I apologize. As usual with lip creams or lip lacquers, whatever, the colour always somehow looks different on the website than it actually is in real life, and especially on the lips, and so on and so forth. I don't usually test in person on the lips, but I can tell enough by the shade looking at it and on my hand how it's going to be on my lips. I know by now. So, after learning that there is a NYX counter in Selfridges, I decided, frick it. I'll go and I'll use this day to also catch up with my friends and do a few other errands and so on. But the NYX thing was the main thing. Well, apart from hanging out with my friends, that was actually really the main thing. So I wanted to hang out with them before we met this weekend for the convention we're going to. So, we headed to the Selfridges counter. Selfridges first, and if I'd been vlogging, you would have been able to tell I don't go there very often, because I was like, I knew where the Chanel counter was, I knew where Giorgio Armani counter was, and MAC and Ilamasqua and so on, because I'd been to those counters before. I couldn't find the next counter for the life of me. Luckily, there was a really lovely lady there,
willing to help, and we were guided towards the right way to go. And basically, I was looking at all the colours and testing on my hand, and I wasn't, not that I wasn't impressed, but they weren't my kind of colours. They were very peachy or very nude, and I have a few nudes already that suit me, so I don't need any more. And quite a few pinks. Again, I have a lot of pinks, so ironically, one of the first ones I swatched, which was Transylvania, which is this very sort of dark purple, plummy kind of, oh, hang on, it's telling me battery's running out, so this better make this quick. Sort of like this plummy colour. I tried it out on my hand and I was like, it's a bit vampy. Like, I know one of the other lip lacquers I bought is vampy, but again, I bought that online, there's no way I could return it, and I did end up liking it anyway. But it's a bit more red vampy, whereas this was a bit more purple vampy, and I wasn't sure it would work with me. And of course, my friends, being instigators, were like, why don't you like it? You know, even the counterless lady was like, you're wearing purple right now. And it's like, not this kind of purple. This is like vampy. And it doesn't help that it's called Transylvania as well. So it sort of backed me up on that. But eventually, after the entire time I spent trying the other colours on my hand, my friends were like, yeah, which one are you going to go for? Which one are you going to go for? And I was just like, every time. And pretty much by the end of it, I decided on the two darkest colours, which was the Transylvania and Copenhagen, which is literally the one I'm wearing. I was going to say describe it, but it's literally the one I'm wearing, which is like a dark, oh, I just realised I have lipstick on my teeth, wonderful, which is like a dark red, I don't know how else to, I'm so bad at this. But I really like the colour, and I really like Transylvania. Transylvania is a lot darker than I tend to go with my purples, because, again, it's very vampy, and I'm not sure my style suits vampy. I'm very either 1950s style, or tomboy style, or cutesy. I never quite go into vampy style. I used to. I do have maybe a couple of vampier tops, but I don't wear them that frequently, so, and I don't have any style that goes, you know, for bottoms that goes with it, or at least not as well as they should, and But I'm hopefully going to order something from Soft Kitty Clothing that might go with those two particular tops. I just want these particular trousers from Soft Kitty Clothing to work, because they are amazing. And I hope they look as amazing on me as they do on the model. Probably not, but as long as they look decent, I'll be happy. But yes, back to the soft matte lip creams. So, this is Copenhagen. It looks, for some reason, a lot more berry on camera, whereas in person it's a lot darker and a lot sort of more vampy red. Again, that word, but it's true. That's what I am seeing in the mirror. Is like this vampy red, but it's a really gorgeous, romantic vampy red, if that makes sense. It's like, it would not be amiss in a Anne Rice novel or film, it really wouldn't. And the other one is Transylvania. I'm not going to try that on now, because I've been wearing it for the last couple of days, and I don't want to wipe this off because my lipstick's actually decent today. I've actually managed to apply it decently after so much effort. But I will video it and what it looks like the next time I wear it. A few things I have to say about these lip cream, soft matte lip creams. They are not long wearing. If you touch your lips even after they've set, they will wipe off. So they pretty much work like almost like a gloss lipstick. They do stay on better than a gloss lipstick, but they are not a full-on matte lipstick, not longevity wise. Like, my MAC matte lipsticks are not that stay on either. The lip lacquers are, but the lip lacquers have some serious faults. Like, they'll make your lips dry, they'll start cracking eventually, and that does not look attractive. So you have to be really vigilant and keep applying, or you have to have wipes with you and reapply, and And matte lipsticks, the matte lipsticks tend to fade. Luckily they don't crack, because again, they're not that matte, not like lip lacquers, not like but you do have to reapply, and they're not that attractive when they're fading, at least not from what I've witnessed. So again, it's the reapplying. Luckily it's not the taking off, it's just the reapplying. But these are actually really nice. While their longevity is not that great, because again, they've got sort of like the texture, at least to me, of what they literally say, a lip cream. So the longevity of that sort of thing, like a really soft lip cream, or but basically better than a gloss, longer than a gloss, better than a gloss, but not as good as a matte. Oh, Zach's barking. Ignore him. Oh, hang on, I'll be right back. Right, sorry, my mum's home, so he's going to continue barking probably, so I'll try and finish this really quickly. Oh, sorry, this is going to be really distracting. But the plus side about that is that they don't crack. They don't look unattractive when they fade. I mean, I haven't worn this long enough to see what it looks like when it fades, but I will report back if my assumption is correct. But I think it is. Because it just sits on your lips like satin, like cream, and it's really gorgeous, really soft. You don't feel like it's there, not like with lip lacquers or even matte lipsticks. And so far, I'm really impressed with them. But what I'll do is I'll keep wearing them, and I will give my proper sort of like results by when I've worn them in real time outside, how convenient they are, how inconvenient they are, how long they last, and sorry, he's really barking, and what they look like when they wear off, and so on and so forth. So I'll get back to you guys. Bye!
Currently on a walk with Zach, quite late at night. Well, not late, but 10 o'clock, so. And, or is it nearly 10? It's something along those lines, after 9:30 at least. And, yeah. I was going to quickly film what the lipstick I was showing you earlier, well, not lipstick, matte lip cream, look like. Actually, this might be a good place. Hang on. Sorry, had to flip the camera around, but it doesn't show up very well in this light. But I have to say, I'm very impressed with this matte lip cream because it's obviously not as clingy as lip lacquers are, but it only faded a little bit in the middle of my bottom lip. I don't know what that was, but I was trying to show you with my tongue. And just ever so little on the upper left of my lip, just ever so slightly. I wasn't eating anything oily, so that's not really a true test. But I was eating not daintily. Sorry if you can barely see me. Maybe that's a blessing. Jokes. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah. I wasn't eating daintily, I don't care, I want to test this, I want to eat it as possible. And I did, and the results are quite good. I have to say, I'm very impressed. I'll definitely video what it looks like when I get home, and then reapplying and seeing if it clumps, because a lot of lip lacquers do really clump, and that's what I really hate, because I don't like having to take something with me that I have to take it off and reapply, and it just takes ages with me. I'm not a 2-second or 5-minute person, it just takes ages. Oh, I thought there was a fox then for a second. But yeah, I'll see you back when I'm back from the walk. Okay, I'm back. Sorry if I'm out of breath, but I literally just stepped through the door. And sorry if I'm a little, but I just received some potentially not great news, but oh well. On with it. The lip cream. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. The lip cream is a little bit more worn than it was earlier. Just around here and a little bit on the bottom lip. But to be fair, I was doing a lot of talking, a lot of probably this without realising. So considering the fact that it's a cream and not a lacquer is amazing. And to be honest, it doesn't look that bad. It's not wearing off quite how I thought it would, like a lip stain would. But it's not a lip stain. But
That's kind of how I thought it would wear off. But I'm actually very pleased with how it's wearing off because it doesn't look as fugly as when lip lacquers do. Because all the lip lacquers I have, as amazing as they are, no matter what the brand, or how drying or how little drying, they always wear off terribly. And now I'm going to do the clump test to see, because with lip lacquers, when you a lot of them when you reapply without wiping off, you get these terrible clumps, and it feels and probably looks like you've slathered a lot on. So I'm gonna see what this one's like. Be back. And I'm back. I haven't let it fully settle yet, but to be fair, I'm kind of on a time limit because I want to head to bed soon. It's nearly 11 o'clock. Oh, it's so late. But I'm actually quite tired after the walk because I think we went a bit further than expected, and because I did more calories than intended, which is a good thing. But I was kind of reminded of that when Zach was like, I don't want to do this anymore, and then I was like, oh, I've only got 95 calories left. So the entire walk back will be at least that, if not more, and it was more. So yay! But I reapplied. Excuse the patchiness, this is just where it was patchy before, and unfortunately with the lip creams, they are quite, I think translucent's the word. So you have to do quite a few coats, so you have to wait for the first coat to settle and then reapply, because otherwise it doesn't go on properly. But from what I can see, I am not upset with this because of the colour of the lipstick. It's just like you've got different hues on your lips. It's nice to have it all one uniform colour, but it's not bad having all different hues. And it does feel a little bit thicker on the lips. But from what I can tell, it hasn't, like, it's not gunked on. Like, it doesn't look slathered, gunked on. So I am very impressed indeed. So, plus all day my lips have not felt dried out. They've not looked dried out. Definitely not as much as other lipsticks. Like, even my MAC lipsticks tend to dry me out a little bit. And the lip lacquers are just like the Sahara Desert. Whoops, tilted camera. But I love my lip lacquers just because they stick. But unfortunately they don't stick for a very long time. Sort of like a couple of hours to 3 or 4 hours maybe, but then they just start to shed off no matter if you've eaten or you haven't eaten, and yeah. It's not great, or your lips end up looking like the Sahara Desert, whereas my lips all day have been looking pretty good, and if I'd topped up straight after I'd eaten, they would have looked flawless. Not flawless, but as good as they had before. But I was testing, so I wanted to see how quickly they would fade, and they didn't fade as quickly as the lip lacquers. They actually lasted a heck of a lot longer. So I have to say, for a lip cream, that's very impressive. So I might have to look into buying more of these shades because they are unfortunately quite small. I think they're probably, at least they look about this area here, about half the size of the usual lip lacquer tube, which probably is why they're so cheap. I mean, NYX is usually a cheaper brand. So, but still, it kind of looks like half. I'll have to investigate that because I didn't look at it properly before. It's nice to know that, yet again, another product is cruelty-free, so that's good, because I try not to buy products that are cruelty-free, because unless I don't know if they are or not. But this one says right on the bottle, cruelty-free. The moment I learn that something is not cruelty-free, I stop using it. Which means I've stopped using quite a lot of products. Which I don't care. You can test that shit on humans. You do not have to test that shit on poor innocent little animals. It's just, no. So, yes. Very impressed. I might have to look into getting the other shades, but to be honest, I have seen the other shades on other people, and while they're nice, again, they're shades I have, and while there is an advantage to getting lip creams over lip lacquers, mainly the drying out factor and the fact that they fade a lot less fugly, I'm not sure the shades are quite so amazing that I would pay the money for them, if that sounds... I mean, if I finished a lip lacquer and there was a shade I was missing from that, and I thought that the lip creams, one of the lip creams would work as a replacement. I would definitely buy it, but it feels like this is going to run out quite quickly, so I might buy another tube of Copenhagen and Transylvania, just in case, especially Copenhagen. So yeah, I'll see you whenever I next vlog. Bye! Oh, and I forgot to add, why the hell has this suddenly gone yellow? What the hell is happening? Forgive the horrible orange-yellow tones. Oh my god, this is just hideous. I forgot to add, but Copenhagen is definitely now my favourite choice for red lipstick. To be honest, I don't think a lot of red lipsticks work for me. But I did have one I sort of coveted, but this one is definitely, like, I've always been looking for this sort of dark vintage red, and I think Copenhagen's that one, at least on my lips, because for me, while I'm looking at it in the mirror, it looks a very nice vintage red, and a dark vintage red, and I love that. Oh good, it's not yellow-orange anymore. So yeah, it's definitely going to be my go-to red from now on. Definitely.
One last thing before I probably go to sleep. I know I was talking about buying these sort of, what was it called, vampy, gothic-y type trousers to go with my tops. These are the ones. I don't know if I should get them. It does say 14 to 16, which means if they had a size up, it would be an 18 to 20. I'm not an 18 or a 20. I'm a 16 in my waist. I'm just so worried, though, because I know the calves will probably be fine. And the waist. But I'm just worried about these slits on my thighs, because my thighs are absolutely humongous. And I'm worried that it won't look quite as nice as this. It'll end up looking really stretched out, like gapey, really gapey, and it's just like, I don't know whether to buy them or not, first world problems. I did want to add one more thing, though. Yes, look at all the tabs. This is a normal everyday occurrence for me. I did want to add one more thing about the lip creams, is that they are incredibly easy to take off in comparison to lip lacquers. Lip lacquers, I have to end up using coconut oil. With these, I don't have to use coconut oil. I can just use regular makeup wipes from Boots. So that is another good thing. Yay!